first of all, I have something to celebrate. Today, 9 years ago, I became a person who did not use alcohol anymore and stopped cigarettes. Thank you, thank you. And it was, I had had many attempts. I had had many practices that I came back to it. It wasn't happening for me. But when it happened, it was very, very clear. And I'm so blessed that sobriety led me to my yoga. 5 days after I stopped drinking and smoking, and there was so much that opened up in me. And I came to perennial yoga. The door was right over there, and I walked in, and just beautiful things have happened. So I'm honored to be sitting here, and I'm honored to have you joining with me here and joining with each other, all of us together in this community. It is such a strong, powerful, beautiful thing. So blessings to all of us for our connection here. The other thing is that I have been Friday afternoon and evening and all day Saturday, 12 hours yesterday, in a Zoom retreat at my home, and it is a transformational writing retreat. And there's some yoga sprinkled in there so that we can all move around while we're not just sitting there writing the whole time. I went out and took the dogs for a walk on the lake and everything, but it has been very intense and really amazing, and I did it last year as well. And I wanted to share with you just some of the process that we're using. And I want to tell you that I think every single one of you who is sitting on your mat has gone through this process, because the piece of yoga is the practice piece in this process that I'm just going to go through briefly, a thumbnail of a great big thing. But this process of transformation happens naturally and organically when we are open to looking at ourselves and open to, I'm going to use the word change. And it is change, but we're really not changing. We're removing something that is blocking what's already in us, not adding anything. Sometimes we're just taking a little archaeological dig and taking the dust away and letting the inner light shine out. We already have the light. We already have the faith and the grace and the wisdom and the love. This is our true essence, our birthright. What happens is it gets layered over. And when we go through a transformational part of our lives, what's happening is that we're exploring, and here's the first part of this process, we're exploring what it is that's causing us discomfort, pain, suffering, whatever you want to call it. The stuff in your life where you go, this isn't working, this doesn't feel good. And this is what we call a samskara. It's a repeating pattern. If it happens once, if you stub your toe once, you go, I stubbed my toe. If you stub your toe every single time you come in the door, you're going to start saying, there must be something there. Okay? So when you feel this stuff coming up and you start going, geez, I keep ending up here. Like me, I keep ending up here. 10 glasses of wine later. How did that get here? You better look at that. So it's the exploration. It's the noticing and the being willing to go in then and ask some questions. And this is termed direct personal experience. You're asking questions of, why do I do this? Where does this show up? How do I get triggered? How do I feel when I say, oh, I can't wait to get home and have some wine, or maybe I'll just stop on the way and, have some in the parking lot. I mean, you look at what is acting and reacting in your life. So lots of questions here. How has this served me? Where did this first come up? How did it work in my life? Why did I keep doing it? It was fun, it was relaxing, I had better fun at parties, blah, blah, blah. Whatever it is, it works for a while. And then it doesn't work anymore. Things that we practice in childhood as little survival techniques don't serve us when we're 60 years old, okay? But they keep coming up. So this is what you go into and you look at relationships, but it's such a gentle and compassionate inquiry. This is where we bring self-love and we don't beat ourselves up. We land gently as a cat's paw with ourselves. So we take this gentle inquiry and we look at what is happening through this behavior. What are we getting out of it? What did we used to get out of it? Where does it come up? Why do we do this? Lots of questions. Then through that we come to an understanding, and we develop sort of a meaning around it's this function that how this used to manifest perhaps in a very nice way in our lives, which isn't working anymore. So we're coming to an understanding. Then we come to the practice. So anytime you're going to kind of take something away, and this is basic behavior modification, you have to add something new in its place. So for me, it was yoga. This became my practice. Instead of this, I was doing this. And you have to keep coming back and coming back and coming back. And you'll be tempted and you'll be tickled and you'll be triggered, but you just keep coming back to your practice. And it's the breath work, and it's it's pretty soon you start noticing that you've posted little things above your kitchen sink of what are your spiritual muscles, patience, grace, wisdom, love. And you constantly remind yourself, this is the path I'm on now. This is where I want to go. You practice this on your mat, and it becomes a samskara of its own, a positive samskara, a positive habit. Every time you come to your mat, that groove deepens. And the other one is getting less and less because you're not traveling it. So you're coming into this different path, this different way of being. But you have to keep, it's a discipline, and you keep coming back until you can practice in the fire. And this is when everything is chaotic around you and you stay in your center. And honestly, it just makes me want to weep talking about it. How my life over 9 years, I've lost my husband, I've lost my father, I've lost dogs, I've had, I've had health scares, all kinds of things. I just keep doing this. This is my practice. My postings around my house reminding me, this is who you are. This is what makes sense to you now. This is where the meaning is. That's where the transformation occurs, when you find yourself becoming yourself. As I said before, we're not adding anything to ourselves. We're allowing our true nature to shine forth. And this is what, you hear this in yoga class. You already have everything you need. You already have everything you need. And you're kind of scratching your heads and you're going, well, I don't know where it is. It's right in that center. And if you look, you will find places in your life, because you wouldn't be here, you wouldn't be alive, you wouldn't be on your mat if you hadn't gone through this transformational journey on your own, organically. But to kind of see how it works can allow you to apply a little bit of discipline to whatever it is that you're trying to kind of bring up and bring forth in you. So this transformation is where this really becomes who you are. You're becoming who you are. You're becoming who you are. And at the end of that is realization, and that is star pose. That is star pose. And that's why we practice this in my classes, in every single class. Because sometimes you just need to act as if, you need to have the feeling, you need to embody what it feels like to have that be a part of who you are, fully manifested, and then you take it into the world. And you can be the guiding light in your family. You can be the person in the airport when all the tickets get screwed up because the computers fell down and everybody's freaking out. And you're sitting there going, yep, this is what's happening. Somebody's gonna notice that. And it's as though you took your candle and you lit their light. And because they're thinking, maybe there's a different way. That's the seed. Oh my God, you've just started exploration for someone. So, don't ever underestimate your ability to change the world through your own becoming and transformation and letting that go. And it all starts with an openness and a spaciousness. It actually starts with something that's pretty freaking uncomfortable. It's stubbing your toe for the 10th time, and you go, maybe there's something wrong at my threshold here. There's another word I love. You fix that up there, you fix it up, you repair the concrete, you take the rocks away, whatever it is, and pretty soon you're stepping over that threshold and there's no more pain. There's just this beautiful next step. So, thank you for letting me teach that, because as you know, the way to truly learn something is to teach it. So that really helped me, and I hope it was valuable to you. So thank you. Thank you, thank you. I love you guys so much. You're all down there in little pictures, so. All right, should we practice? Thank you, my dear. All right, let's practice. So on your mats and in our seat, and I'm going to just play a song for you that you will recognize that I was hungry to hear this morning. You're going to recognize it right away if you've been in my classes. We're going to sit in silence in our seats, and I want you to notice the breath, relax into it, feel what the body is offering you. Allow all of that to be there, watching it and allowing it. I'll remind you, but here we go. root to crown, crown to root. Relax the shoulders, relax the face, the fingers. Relax into the breath. Feel the body. Areas of tightness, gripping, tension. Breathe in and let it go. Witness what is arising emotionally. Any feelings, sensations, where you feel them in the body. And allow them to be there. Greet them. Let them pass if they like. Back to the breath. Take a deep breath in and let it go through the mouth. Do that again. Fill the lungs. Let the ribs expand out to the side. Feel the expansion, the spaciousness. Let it go. Do that again and vocalize as you let it go. One more like that. Beautiful. Bring the arms out to the side, palms down. Take the left hand over the right knee, drop the right hand behind you, find a gentle twist. Lift up through the spine, tailbone to crown of head. Breathe in, lengthen, exhale, twist. Inhale, sweep the arms up over the head, take the twist to the other side. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist. Feel the body, notice the body. Where do you feel things? Where are you gripping? Where can you let go? Is your jaw tense? Are your eyes squeezed? Inhale, take it to the other side once again. One breath. Sweep the arms up, nice flow, let it go to the other side. Arms come up over the head, palms touch. Bring the hands into the heart center, gently bow the head. Take the hands out in front of you, grip the thumbs together, the palms will be facing out. Pull the thumbs apart, but keep that keep the hands, keep that lock. So you're finding a nice pull along the backs of the shoulders, the front of the chest, creating tension between the two hands. Release that, bring the fingertips together, take it back behind the head. So you have a little hammock behind your head. And now take the elbows out wide, lift the chest, lift the chin, lift the gaze. When you exhale, round the spine, bring the elbows together, chin to chest. Inhale, open up, lift, elbows open, chin rises. Exhale, coil in, elbows together, chin to chest, around the spine. Inhale, open, lift. Exhale, coil in. One more, inhale, open, lift, stay here for a few breaths. Open the mouth, take sips of air in and out the open mouth. To me, this is just like breathing in life. Breathe in light, breathe in love. And then coil in, contracting. Inhale. Up to neutral. Exhale, place the hands back down on the knees and lift the shoulders and roll them back. You can let the arms move with you if you like here, sort of that bird movement that we did not too long ago. And now find the arms moving the opposite way. Beautiful. Come to stillness. Take the hands to the heart center. Sweep the arms up over the head. Exhale, bring the hands into the heart. And again, sweep arms up and through heart center, making connection with the mat. I don't think you'll need a blanket under your knees, but if you like one, go ahead, place a blanket under the knees. Well, I say that because I don't think we're going to be here real long. Okay, fingers are wide. Fingertips grip the mat, knees under hips, wrists and elbows under shoulders. Neutral spine. Now engage the core. So you're not dumping the belly here. The spine is nice and long. There's a beautiful integrity to this right here. Now let's bring movement to the spine. Inhale, dipping the belly, lifting the tail, lifting the heart and the gaze slightly. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Use the abs to pull the low back up and in. Strengthening the abs will save your low back. And dip down in, lift the heart, lift the tail. And exhale, rainbow the spine. And another time, sweeping through. You can stay with this cat-cow movement, or you can bring more fluidity to this. Taking that first journey of exploration. So exploring the body, or letting the body explore itself. Where does it want to go? Ask it. Where do you want to go? How do you want to move? What feels good? And how can you get yourself out of the way? Forcing nothing, resisting nothing, taking a faith and a trust in the organic evolution that happens when we get out of the way, we let life just move through us. the shoulder. Change directions, remember to do that. And then we'll come into child's pose, toes together, knees to the outside edges of the mat. Do this mindfully. Set the hips back towards the heels. Press into the hands. Set the hips down over the heels, folding in. Let the heart and the belly melt towards the earth. Let the forearms come down or stretch the fingers out. Forehead comes to the mat. Take a breath in here and melt just a little bit more down into this. Release and relax. If you like to gently roll the third eye, the sixth chakra against the mat, center of intuition, insight. Go inside. Look for inner messages, inner language bubbling up. True self will reveal itself. Do a little clearing of the dust. Take a deep breath in and let it go. Hear it, feel it. Do it again. Lift the forehead, inhale to tabletop. Bring the knees back under the hips. Leave the hands extended out in front of the shoulders. Fingers are wide. Downward facing dog. Curl the toes under. Send the hips back towards the heels. Again, pressing through the hands, feeling that connection with earth. Lift the knees. Now, unfold, letting the heart melt back towards the thighs, the tail rise up towards the sky. The knees can stay soft. Press through the hands, open across the back of the body. Let the back of the heart shine. Press the heart, the front of the heart towards the thighs. Pedal the feet if you like. And when you pedal the feet, notice where you feel this. Start to notice the sensations in the body. Ask yourself if you're gripping anywhere. Where is your jaw, your tongue? Can you flutter your lips? Come to stillness in downward facing dog. We're going to do a real traditional practice today. Look up between the hands. Exhale, walk to the top of your mat. Hands and feet together at the top. Forward fold. Feet are hip width distance apart. Give yourself support, elbows on the knees if you like, or wrap elbows around, or hands around elbows in front of or behind the knees. And then rock and sway if that feels good. Let the shoulders be heavy. Release yourself to the gravity of the earth. Nice long spine, tailbone to crown of head. An element of surrender here. An element of moving out of your own way. An element of being willing to release and open. An element of being willing to see things with a fresh perspective. Soften the neck, let that head go. Let it roll right to left, front to back. Yes, no, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. We don't know everything. Be okay with I don't know sometimes. And a clear yes, and a clear no. Drop fingertips beside the feet. We're going to roll up to standing. Hands on the outside edges of the legs. We are darkness coming up towards light. We are growth. We are faith. Keep hands low. Roll shoulders back. Shine palms forward. Tadasana. Standing in your truth. Feel feet anchored into the earth. Energy from the earth rising up the legs. Tailbone is down. The belly comes up and in. There's this natural toning. Heart just lifts so slightly. There's this opening across the heart center. Let's lift the shoulders to the ears, roll them back, let the palms shine forward. Eyes can be open or closed, just stand, truth, anchored, poised, foundation, trust. On an inhale, sweep the arms up over the head. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, take the arms out wide, sweep the arms up. Exhale, bring hands into heart center. Take the flame up. Take the arms wide, the swan dive all the way down. Inhale, arms to the side, reverse swan dive, reaching up, reaching up, reaching up. A little bit of a back bend here. Hands touch, bring hands into heart center. Deep breath in, let it go. Adding on, breathe in, sweep arms up over the head. Exhale through heart center, folding forward. Halfway lift, drag the fingertips up the shin. Give them some place to land. Pull the navel up and in, pull the shoulders back. Nice flat back. Exhale, release and let that go. We're going to do that one more time. Halfway lift. Long spine. Exhale, hands to the mat, fingers wide. Step the legs back to plank position. Knees up or down. We're going to stay here for a few breaths. This is where you feel your power. And when you're in that transformational phase, you are taking your power back. Oftentimes when there's something that's in our way, we've given our power away. We may not believe we deserve it. Whatever it is, keep your power. Take a deep breath in. Everyone, bring the knees to the mat. Uncurl the toes. Lay the hips, the belly, the chest down to the mat. Bring the hands into a little pillow in front of you. Lay the forehead in there and rest. All that power. Now bring the rest into this. Release, relax. Sashay the hips side to side. Lift the head, bring the hands back under the shoulders. Go back to child's pose. Deep breath in, let it go. Downward facing dog. Send the heels down towards the earth a little bit. Open up the backs of the legs. Press through the hands. Widen across the shoulder. Inhale, look up. Exhale, walk up. Halfway lift when you get there, breathing in. Folding on the exhale. Reaching up on the inhale, rising. Grabbing light, bringing it home to the heart. Deep breath in, let it go. Sweep the arms up over the head. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back to plank. Knees up or down. Rock slightly forward on the toes, perhaps. Elbows close, lower to the earth. Uncurl toes, pull elbows in, shoulders away from ears. Lift the heart for cobra. Stay for a breath. Exhale, lower, and find nice little crouch in the back, and then downward facing dog. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, walk forward. Halfway lift, breathing in. Dissolving on the exhale. Dissolving on the exhale. Inhale, rising, rooting, reaching, waking. Hands come to heart. Take a deep breath in and shine the palms forward. Bring the hands to the hips. Root down into the right foot. Peel the weight. Let the left foot lift. Stair step it up. Take that long step back to warrior one. Bending into the front leg, back foot finds the earth. Anchor into the back foot. Long, strong back leg. Knee in the front, over the ankle, toes straight ahead. Hips and shoulders come forward. Tailbone down, belly in. Oh, the beautiful warrior pose. It is the warrior who goes through the transformational journey. You already know that. You already know that. Bring the hands to the heart. Take them up. And open to that wide V. Sink down into that front leg. Lift the heart. Exalt this beautiful pose. Exhale, bring hands into the heart. The gaze is forward. Open up to warrior two. Shift the back foot back. Shift the front foot over. Hips and shoulders facing the side. Open the arms. Reach through the fingertips. Shoulders are down. Reverse the palm. Send the light up. Reverse your warrior. Find peaceful warrior. Left hand back of left leg. Sink into that front lunge and reach through the fingertips and find expansion. Find spaciousness. Let something new come in. Take this into side angle, keeping all the length on the right side. So you're kind of bringing the torso forward through the elbow. Let that elbow gently descend and the left arm rise up. It can point towards the ceiling or continue to let those fingertips travel towards the front of your mat, and you'll feel this oh so spacious lengthening along the left side of the body. Keep the bicep over the ears. Inhale, come back to your warrior two. Straighten the front leg, all 10 toes to the side of the mat. Let the palms shine towards the sky. Let the heart open. And a beautiful fold. Forward, descending, letting go. Hands can support under the heart. Come around the ankles, whatever feels good to you. See if you can relax the neck. Let the crown of the head sort of point towards the earth. Just breathe here and be willing to make some space. Release and let go. Back to breath. Feel where you feel things in the body. Honor the body, honor the practice. Right hand comes under the heart. Lift the left arm high. Simple twist. If it's more comfortable for you to keep the hand at the hip and let the elbow point towards the sky, that's a nice modification. Exhale, left hand in place of the right, right arm rises. Keep the breath moving. Exhale, hands come down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. When you fold, fold completely. Let the neck release and the crown of the head come to the earth. Do it again. Inhale, halfway. Hands come to the hips. Rise up out of the ocean. Let those arms go. And here it is. Full realization. You're just so beautiful. You're so true and light and courageous. Breath in, hands come to the heart, bow the head, seal it in, all that beautiful energy. Open arms wide, front toes point to the front, bend into that right knee, and find warrior two. Hands to the heart, gaze stays forward, step the feet together at the top. Deep breath in, sweep arms up. Exhale, let it go. Let yourself just pour out of yourself. Halfway lift, a little splash. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, root to rise. Hands come back to the heart. This beautiful sacred pause right here. Hands come to the hips, root down into the left foot. Lift that right foot. Take your step back to warrior one. You may find yourself transitioning through airplane pose or maybe not. Balance here if you like. Bend into the left leg. Right foot seals to the mat. Back leg straight and strong. Find that Tadasana element. Hips and shoulders forward. I love warrior one too. Bring your hands to the heart center. Take the flame up and then open to a wide V and exalt the heart. What are your spiritual muscles? Exhale, hands come to the heart, gazes forward. Keep the gaze forward, opening to warrior two, shifting back foot back, front foot over. Make your adjustments. Feel your way through it. Find your sweet spot and then settle in. Put a smile on your face. Front palm to the ceiling. Rise up, open space on the left side. Reach through the fingertips. Feel it in the body. Where can you release? Where can you enhance? Take the length with you as you come into side angle. Left elbow, gently left knee. Right fingers reaching, opening space on the right side. Breathe. Come on, back up to warrior two. Bring the hands to the hips, all 10 toes to the side again. And we're going to bend the knees and take the toes wide, bring the hands to the tops of the knees. So we're in that sumo asana right here. We're going to do our twisting here. Take a breath in. Drop the right shoulder to the center. Look up over the left as you exhale. Inhale to center. And take it to the other side. So this is the movement. Now you find how it best serves you. Do a little exploration. What feels good? What works? What doesn't? What do you need more of? What do you need less of? And honor what it is that you discover. You might want to play with straightening the leg opposite from the direction that you're twisting. Give yourself a little bit of lengthening on the inside of the legs here. And rocking back and forth. Still in that beautiful flow. Breath and the body working together. We'll settle in center now. Knees are bent, toes are wide. Come on up to that primal star pose. The beautiful unconditioned self. The true self shining out. A little wild, a little untamed, a little connected to, oh, I don't know. I just like the word fierce. I like the word courage. I like that idea of just being a little bit deeper than what our culture sometimes offers us. Let's bring our hands together, create some heat. We're going to do lion's breath here. Talk about fierce heat. Here we go. Breathe in. Do it again. Breathe in. Yeah, breathe in. You gotta have some fun here. Here we go. Ready? Woo! Okay, everybody. Woo! All right, bring the hands into the heart. Let's find our warrior two. Hands into the heart. Keep the gaze forward. Step the feet together at the top. Deep breath in. Fold forward. Halfway left. Hands to the mat. Step back to plank. Knees up or down. Lower yourself to the mat. Uncurl the toes. Now bring the elbows to the mat so you're coming into Sphinx pose. Fingers are still wide, hips against the mat, maybe the navel's lifted off, shoulders away from ears. Now pull the chest and heart forward as though you're trying to get them through the upper arms. Relax the legs. Keep breathing. Make that pillow, take the elbows out wide, settle the head down in, rock the hips side to side. Lift the head. Clasp the hands together now. We're coming into a forearm plank. So you might want to shift the elbows underneath you. You want a nice foundation. Curl the toes under and lift the hips. Nice long body here. Remember, this is where you reclaim that power. You feel that you have it. You have what you need. Knees can come down at any time. One more breath here, yogis. Lower the hips, release the hands. Send yourself back to a beautiful, well-deserved child's pose. Breathe in, breathe out. Lift the head, walk the hands back towards the knees, bring the knees together. We're coming into hero's pose. If this doesn't work for you, you can take a block and put it underneath you to raise the hips a little bit. If you would rather just sit on the floor in Sukhasana, go ahead and do that. but this has somewhat of a lovely feel to it. And just let the hands rest on the thighs with the palms up. Gently close the eyes. Just be here with yourself. The arms out in front of you, make that little hammock with the fingers, place it behind the head, and lift the head. The elbows go wide, a little bit of a back bend here. Just rest the head in the fingers, elbows wide, take that heart up towards the sky. And when you exhale, coil in, bring elbows together, chin to chest. And just flow through with this, inhaling, lifting, finding space, beautiful expansion. Exhale, coil in, contract, fold. Feel the spine here. Pull the navel back towards the spine. Open up back. Inhale, lift and open. Exhale, coil in. Inhale, come back to neutral. And again, rest the palms. Backs of the hands against the thighs. Breathe in, breathe out. Deep breath in. Let's vocalize, let it go. Ah. Do it again. Ah. Take your feet to the side. Seat to the mat, feet to the mat, knees are high. Let's just roll ourselves down onto our backs. Knees are high, feet to the mat. Lengthen the left leg out, squeeze the right knee in. You can lift the left leg for more core action and roll the ankle. Let's switch here. Left knee in, right leg lengthens, roll the ankle. And switch. You're going to do a little more quick switch and switch. When you switch, make sure you're lengthening through the extended leg and pulling in on the opposite one. So you're really activating this. You're not just sort of going through the motions. Keep moving. Switch, switch, switch as it works for you. And drop the left leg, send the right leg up towards the sky, latch the fingers behind the thigh, press up through the heel. If you have a strap and you want to put it along the ball mound of the right leg, that's fine. We won't be here real long though. Press up through the heel, make sure you're activating that right leg. Left leg can just be soft. Bend the knee, let that leg go out long. Left leg comes up. Latch hands, press through heel. Notice if you're gripping anywhere in the face. Send the feet up towards the sky. Reach up, grab the outer edges of the feet. Send the feet out as wide as you can, as far apart as you can. Knees are coming down towards the earth. Pull down with the hands, push up with the feet. You can rock side to side. If you want more inner leg lengthening, take a grip around the big toes with the first two fingers. Lengthen the legs and rock that way. Always using the practice for your unique needs and body. Listening to your true inner guide. Keep your grip on your feet, bend the knees and bring the soles of the feet together while you're laying on your back, hands around your feet. Send the knees out wide. Release that, knees stay in over the chest. Take the arms out to a T, find a supine twist, letting the knees fall to the left. Hitch the shoulders so that the heart is facing towards the sky. You might bring the left fingertips over the right knee, gaze to the right. I like my right arm in cactus here. I just feel like I get a better shoulder opening that way. You might assign the breath a certain color and imagine it coming up from the tailbone and taking this nice little twist through the back as it comes up into your lungs, nasal passages. Notice the breath in the left or right side body. Deep breath in, let it go. One by one, knees come up, roll back onto your back. And find your way to that spinal twist on the left, or knees falling to the right, sorry. Switch the arms, switch the legs, the gaze, and breathe. Deep breath in, let it go, yogis. Coming back onto our backs. Get a nice neutral spine. Send the legs up over the head. Just a minute here or less for a little bit of an inversion with the legs up over the head. You can widen the toes. You can point and flex the feet. Roll the ankles. Bring the arms up over the face. Roll the wrists. Open and close the fists. Open and close the face. And then let this all have some organic movement to it. No rules. Get out of the way. Just let the body move. Seaweed in the water over your head. It knows what to do. Bring everything to stillness, arms and legs up above the head. Click the backs of the wrists together and let the fingertips fall to the earth like stardust. the soles of the feet together. Let the knees go wide. Sink the sides of the feet down to the mat. Supta Baddha Konasana. Right hand to the belly, left hand to the heart. Welcome yourselves home, yogis. True center. True center. Beating heart. Rising and falling of breath. Heat, fire within. Under fingertips. Blood and bone. Breathe in through the nose. Let the ribs expand out to the side. Full deep breath in. Exhale. Let it go through the mouth. You can vocalize if you like. Extend the legs out long. Arms come down to the sides. Palms to the sky. For Shavasana. Cover yourself with a blanket. Do whatever you need to do to make yourself even 2% more comfortable. Make any adjustments you need to make. Scan the body. Notice if you're gripping anywhere. Relax the muscles. Let the muscles fall away from the bones. Let the body fall into the earth. Let the breath come to just such a almost imperceptible little whisper in and out. The fingertips soft and curled back towards the palms. Face melted down around the ears, tongue away from roof of mouth. Give yourself this rest, this rejuvenation, this restoration, this time of integration. Feeling the weight and being the light. Dissolve any resistance, fall in, fall in. Gentle movement of toes. Roll the head one side to the other. Start to notice the breath filling the body. Every cell responding to your practice. Body, mind, and spirit united, integrated. Space inside. Bring the knees up. Gently rock side to side. Full body stretch if you like. Otherwise, just take the knees over to either side. A moment on your side. A little bit of just honoring and realizing, recognizing what you've done, why you do it, how you feel. A little gratitude for being here. Bringing yourself up to your seat slowly, just like a flower coming out of a little closed bud. Let yourself find your seat. Rooted on the earth, rising up to the sky, nice tall spine. Breath in, breath out. Deep breath in, let it go. Hands come to the heart. Realize that all the lessons, all the teachings, all the poetry, all the readings, all the lyrics of the beautiful songs, all the gifts that people have poured into the world and have come into your sphere are there. They take root. Have faith in that. And just open yourself up. Be the space, be the light, never stop growing. Thumb knuckles to third eye center. Let's bow to each other in love and light and a beautiful namaste. Breath in. Namaste.
Namaste.